Oh, original.
Looking out at the sky.
See, this is the new stuff.
Wondering what it's like beyond
Whoa.
the clouds.
The drones.
Wow. Wow.
Beyond the clouds. On
That's
That's so exciting.
shadows of what we dream about. We dream about.
Wow, the symphonic.
You step from the world that you know. What if you look in your heart and let go? If you imagine more, you'll find a world that's full of wonder. Every open
Yeah, it sounds like the new generation of Disney.
Pinocho.
Dreams unexpected, forever connected, a feeling that's lighting your eyes. Make the story yours and imagine more.
Oh, brilliant lyrics, bro. 10 out of 10. That's beautiful. It's
It
a
does
really
sound
cool.
like distance.
It is like.
And then Gary Valenciano comes out.
can
I
go
go
the
the distance.
distance.
The best cover of that song I've ever heard in my life is Gary Valenciano's.
Yeah, I agree.
In that like, in what is it?
It's like a corporate
Meet and
gig
greet or something.
Yeah, it's
it's
like a
corporate gig or
gig.
something, and he just goes a cappella,
Yeah,
and then he
he's-
turns into Hercules.
literally, very much literally.
Yeah, he goes like, I will summon this guy.
He is Hercules. Never mind. Also, Katrina Velarde's version of that song, freaking spotless.
Yeah,
and
female
beautiful.
version of it is pretty good.
I do think, though, this is the perfect mix between the 90s Disney animated movies that we grew up with the new generation of sound production of the new Disney animated movies, too.
That's right.
Like, there's a really cool mashup here. This is such a great...
I didn't like that. I saw the trailer, the Buzz Lightyear thing. I haven't seen the movie.
I haven't seen it either, actually.
I wasn't a fan of the trailer, but maybe the movie's good. Let me know.
Fair
I saw it made a lot of commotion, but I don't
So
know.
did Pinocchio, and I haven't seen it either, so I would have to watch it before.
It's just weird to see it real.
Right?
Like that's what I think. Like it's just bizarre to see it with
Like
flesh and
with
blood.
like flesh and blood, like actual humans.
You're a wooden child,
Oh my god.
you know.
Efra, that movie traumatized me, and
Yes.
so did Bambi,
So
and
now it's-
so did Dumbo.
It's a great archetypal story, though.
It is
good
a
meaning.
horrendous freaking movie. Like the I
So
don't know
why
why
would you?
it
Have
traumatized
they ever
me.
remade Dumbo?
No, they
That's
shouldn't.
not a movie. You shouldn't.
No,
remake.
like leave it in the past,
Because
please.
it will be a horrendous story. Like it
It's
will,
so
It
sad.
will just step on the hearts of all the children.
Yeah, and spit on them and then be like, haha, thank
Like
me.
that's the cruel reality of life.
I hate that stupid movie.
Yeah, it's mad. Yeah.
I hate that movie.
But the
Traumatized.
Cars has always been alright.
Cars has always been great.
Yeah, it's always been alright. Yeah,
Go Pixar.
yeah.
Although they did
Marvel.
they did make Big Hero 3. Do you remember that movie? Big Hero?
Yeah.
Where they killed the older brother
Do you
who was
rem-
really hot.
Do you remember when my heroes were good? From Marvel.
Marvel.
Do you remember those days? I do. It was only 3 years ago.
When you follow the stars, every dream
I was actually
That was
not bad.
good. That was good. Efra, chillax.
Oh, garbage! Absolute utter shit! I'm not that intrigued in Star Wars.
Obi-Wan Kenobi and Baby Yoda.
Very nice. Good, nice and poppy, but nice. Very poppy,
nice.
yeah. Yes!
National Geographic.
Unreal.
Insane, right?
Unreal.
It's freaking earth-changing. Oh, what? Grey's Anatomy.
Snowdrop. Oh, yes. The Kardashians.
Puts in the shade. Shut up, bro. BTS, BTS.
If you imagine more, you'll find a world that's full of wonder. Every open door.
What banging song?
It is a freaking banger.
Dreams unexpected, forever connected, feeling that's lighting your way.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's less.
Make the story yours. There's a magic.
Damn.
Bro, I got goosebumps.
You imagine.
Bravo.
What a great song.
Oh,
you
what
do
a
have to give
great
Disney credit
performance.
for that. They do know how to make a fucking song.
Oh,
You know what's
10
funny?
out of
If
10.
you go back, you actually hear it's really intriguing because it is essentially the different generations in terms of musical inspirations meet each other, and they have. I'm so glad that they've utilized the voice. I think it's also a very recognizable voice and someone that's killing it in the charts in the Philippines, and also she is going international, which is really good with Mori. But they've utilized her as the vessel for,
love that.
which is such an interesting choice, and I think an appropriate one for both the old, the new, the old, the iconic, the new, the daring, the different.
Yes, she, like I said, I think she is the perfect fusion between the two styles.
Yeah.
Because she's able to embody the pop elements of the new generation of musical Disney with the old musical style of the animated movies that we grew up watching.
Right.
Which is, again, we're contemporary in age, so she would know the best of both worlds, you know what I mean? So there's also such a power that comes with her vocal mannerisms that really amplifies the whole emotional effect of it all. Also, I'm kind of intrigued to why this was the key for this song, because again,
This isn't Mori at not
like
even
a
80%.
25%. Like
Yeah, yeah.
this is like
I would say she sounds like a 50, yeah. And again, you don't have to, in order to make a good song, you don't have to fucking try, pop out a fucking blood vessel. But
correct.
it is intriguing to see the choices, because again, especially when you have people of this magnitude and creators and directives of the magnitude of Disney, you do think why specific choices were made, because they are the biggest dog in the game.
I do think maybe perhaps given the fact that it's so trend forward, maybe they wanted it to make it a bit more approachable, accessible for everybody.
Do you think
So-
also? Yeah.
So anyone could sing it without any difficulty.
It would have been,
you know?
it would have been, I think, again, a bit
It's
more,
a- it's a
more daring.
brilliant-
I think it's a good choice, though.
Brilliant composition. Though.
But it would have been fun if, it would have been like a key higher, and it makes everything a lot harder, a lot harder to replicate. But then the challenge,
Yeah, the
TikTok
challenge
probably would have
ideology,
kicked
yeah.
off. I don't know how it's doing. I hope it's doing great. But yeah, and also don't take my reviews and my thoughts of this Disney shit too seriously. I'm just taking the piss, having a bit of fun.
I think people know, but
yeah.
it's good that you disclose it.
Yes. I don't mean any harm. I know so much money and so people's efforts, livelihoods and stuff goes into this for some guy in some weird couch with shit lighting to come and roast it. It's just a bit of fun. And I think I have enjoyed some of their recent work, and I've not enjoyed a lot of it. So yeah, fair play to Disney. I'm very happy. My only request, my humble request to Disney, especially when it comes to the stepping into one of the most prolific in terms of raw talents places in the world like the Philippines. My request is that utilize that shit genuinely. You have such gems here. You have such gems in Morissette's, in the Christian Bautistas, in the Stels, in the Stephanies, man. Like that.
Stephanie is
She's so
literally
young. You have
pinnacle
such
of that.
untold power there.
Yeah.
Fucking hone on it. Hone it and use it to tell a new story. Use it to be the new voices. There can be another Lea Salonga. Why not? Let her be a trampoline for that. I'm sure she'll be happy to do so. That's what she's doing in theatre anyway. She's opening up the doors for so many more people. That's what
right.
she's always done. So that's my humble request, I guess, or what I hope to see. Who cares what I fucking think? But that's what I hope to see as a fan of what they have been able to do in the past, not Doctor Strange. And that's it. Adios. Don't watch that movie. Shit.
Imagine more.
imagine if that movie was good.